What does a truly fast Atlas mountain race bike look like? And where are riders still leaving speed on the table? In this video, I'll be answering both of those things and much more. Each year, around 300 competitors line up for the 1,400 kilometre long Atlas mountain race. The off-road route winds through Morocco's Atlas and Anti-Atlas mountains, with more than 25,000 metres of climbing, making it one of the most demanding bikepacking events in the world. The fastest riders reach the finish line in about 4 days, averaging more than 350 kilometres per day. From a gear optimization standpoint, the race is especially fascinating. Small adjustments to the bike setup can translate into time savings measured in hours rather than minutes. As the data shows, a handful of equipment choices consistently separate the fastest riders from the rest. My analysis today will draw on data from previous winners and will also look at 117 bike setups from the 2026 edition. A big thank you to Martin from Bike Tour Global for collecting the data and to bikepacking.com for publishing the AMR bike checks. Over the previous 4 editions, the race has been won twice on hardtails with front suspension and twice on full suspension bikes. Every winning bike featured flat handlebars, and all but one were equipped with Aero bars. Carbon frames have dominated, with just a single exception, and the fastest setups rolled on 29-inch carbon wheels. Vittoria, Continental, and Maxxis Tyres have all claimed victories, and roughly 2/3 of winning bikes relied on a dynamo hub to power electronics. The 2026 results largely reinforced historical trends. Victor Bozzoni took the win on a carbon factor full suspension bike, running flat bars, Aero bars, and 29-inch carbon wheels. A new wheel brand joined the winner's circle this year, Hutchinson, and notably, Bozzoni raced without a dynamo setup. With that context, it's interesting to compare how the fastest riders set up their bikes versus the rest of the field, and to see whether there are opportunities to optimize those choices even further. Most riders opted for flat handlebars. This is a sensible choice given the rough and variable conditions of the Atlas mountain race, which can include snow, mud, water, and ice. Flat bars provide a greater steering leverage than drop bars, making it easier to handle technical terrain. They also allow riders to extract more braking power, a crucial advantage when hands are fatigued after 20-hour days in the saddle. Drop bars can be faster at high speeds thanks to a more aerodynamic riding position, but riders who choose them are often prioritizing comfort over speed. In reality, Aero bars are the key tool for riding faster over long distances, and we saw them on the top 3 bikes this year. They allow you to alter your body position and reduce frontal area, improving aerodynamics and letting riders maintain higher speeds with less effort. Just as importantly, Aero bars provide an alternative riding position, giving the body a much-needed reprieve during ultra-distance racing. The Aero position shifts pressure away from the arms, wrists, hands, and saddle, while allowing riders to stretch their backs out and recruit different muscle groups. Over consecutive 20-hour days in the saddle, those small changes in load and posture can make a substantial difference. Make sure to check out my detailed Aero bar resource on cyclingabout.com for more. A major change in recent years has been the rise of suspension forks, which have increased from 22 to 93% of riders over just 5 years. Suspension forks significantly improve control and reduce fatigue on the rougher sections of the course. With modern forks offering effective lockouts for smoother terrain, the primary drawback is simply the added weight. My calculations suggest that for elite riders, the weight penalty equates to about 10 minutes per day, which is more than offset by gains in comfort and control. The use of full suspension bikes is also increasing. By delivering additional traction and comfort, they can be a smart choice on a course as relentlessly rough and demanding as the Atlas Mountain Race. Many riders also run dropper posts, which are known to transmit more trail chatter than rigid seat posts. Pairing a stiff dropper with rear suspension helps offset that harshness, effectively restoring comfort and making long days in the saddle far more manageable. If you're enjoying this bike analysis, you might also like my Bikepacking Bike Buyer's Guide. This book teaches you everything about the bikes before allowing you to compare over 380 bikes at the back of the book. And the best bit is that it's updated yearly for free. If suspension determines comfort and control, tyres determine rolling speed. Tyres are a critical component to optimize over a 1,400 kilometre ride, as they need to strike the right balance between durability and rolling efficiency. The most widely used tyre this year is the Vittoria Mezcal, fitted to 42% of bikes. In second place is the Continental Dubnatal, which appears on 9% of setups. While Vittoria tyres have maintained their popularity year on year, Continental tyres are probably the fastest pick. According to these gravel tyre rolling resistance tests, the Continental Dubnatal appears to roll marginally faster than similar Vittoria tyres, likely in the range of 1 to 5 watts per pair, thanks to their advanced rubber compound and sidewall design. If it were 5 watts, that's 30 minutes of time savings per day for an elite rider. This speed isn't just theoretical. The Tour Divide record in the US has been broken 3 times on Continental tyres. However, the speed comes at a cost. Dubnatals offer 25% less puncture resistance through the tread compared to Mezcals. Riders will need to decide whether the reduced durability is worth the gain in efficiency, instead relying on the best tubeless sealants to fix any holes. Beyond tyres, wheel size plays an equally decisive role. 2 wheel sizes are in use at this year's Atlas Mountain Race, 27.5 and 29 inches. Of the two, 29-inch wheels are the clear favourite. Their larger diameter reduces the angle of attack when rolling over obstacles, resulting in smoother progress and higher average speeds. It's no coincidence that all of the fastest riders are on 29ers. It will be interesting to see whether 32-inch wheels appear in future editions of the race. The physics behind larger wheel diameters is sound, and this terrain is close to ideal for exploiting their advantages. Rim material choices are even more one-sided. An eye-catching 93% of riders are running carbon rims, despite the cost, while just 7% have opted for aluminium. Carbon rims generally offer a superior strength-to-weight ratio, making them an attractive upgrade for riders looking to reduce weight without compromising on durability. Dynamo hubs have long been popular at ultra-endurance events like the Atlas Mountain Race, providing a self-sufficient power source with relatively low drag, typically around 5 to 10 watts when actively charging lights or devices, and almost negligible when not in use. That said, Dynamo Systems are gradually falling out of favour in ultra-distance cycling, as battery and lighting technology continue to advance rapidly. Modern GPS devices now offer extremely long battery life, often supplemented by integrated solar charging. Battery-powered lights deliver longer runtimes and far higher peak brightness than Dynamo Systems, making it easier to ride fast and safely through technical terrain at night. Power banks have also improved dramatically. Many now support fast charging at 60 to 140 watts, allowing riders to gain multiple days' worth of power from a short stop at a wall socket. You can now buy a compact battery pack that fully recharges in under an hour, enough for 2 full smartphone chargers plus 19 hours of lighting at 600 lumens. For riders chasing outright speed, eliminating the 5 to 10 watts of drag associated with a Dynamo hub could realistically translate into time savings of 30 minutes per day for an elite rider. Carbon is the most popular frame material at the Atlas Mountain Race. chosen by roughly 2/3 of riders. Steel follows at 15%, aluminium at 13%, and titanium at just 5%. Among the front of the field, carbon dominates even more strongly. The reason is straightforward. Most carbon frames weigh around 1 kilogram, while titanium frames are closer to 2 kilograms, and steel frames typically land between 2.5 and 3 kilograms. Saving the full 2 kilograms from a bike could save 15 minutes per day, given the amount of climbing. Interestingly, titanium frames are around 3 times less common at the Atlas Mountain Race than the Tour Divide. The most plausible explanation may simply be regional preference. North American riders seem to have a particular fondness for shiny titanium bikes. Unlike Tyres, suspension, or Dynamo choice, bike brand choice appears to have a minimal correlation with finishing position. Specialized is the most popular brand at the Atlas Mountain Race, accounting for 13% of all bikes. Given the brand's long track record for producing highly capable cross-country race bikes, this result is unsurprising. When it comes to luggage, Tailfin is by far the dominant brand in the field. The reasons are easy to see. Tailfin's systems are exceptionally well engineered. The seat packs are rack supported to eliminate sway. They open from the top rather than the side for easier access, and they can be used on full suspension bikes thanks to a built-in pivot. Once installed, Tailfin's accessory bags also lock securely in place, further improving stability and reliability. Apidura, the longtime leader in bikepacking luggage, remains very popular, with around a quarter of riders using its bags. The Atlas Mountain Race rewards efficiency, durability, and comfort. Today's fastest bikes are lightweight, carbon full suspension rigs with flat bars, Aero extensions, fast-rolling tyres, and carbon wheels. For elite riders, the biggest time gains right now come from tyre choice, shedding dynamo drag, and saving weight. Will 32-inch wheels or full suspension become the default in future editions? And will dynamo hubs continue to fade? We'll find out soon enough.